Hey, 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 will you say my friends? PJ here. Been a few days since I did one of these videos, but had a muddy day today. Job we had scheduled, wanted to reschedule for when it's drier, and we just didn't have anything to ready to replace it with. So got the day off. Been outside pulling weeds in my garden and other garden related work. But I wanted to get on talk about the theater. I honestly believe that all the theater of Trump's earlier years in WWE, on the Celebrity Apprentice, and the various cameo roles that he had in movies and whatnot, I think that that prepared him for this theater that he is providing for us now. I don't think that his life has ever been in danger from any shooters. I believe that the whole Butler thing was a choreographed and orchestrated event to help secure support, which is exactly what it did, to lionize the guy. People, the biggest argument I hear against this theory that these assassination attempts are theater. The biggest argument I hear is, well, if it's theater, then why would Thomas Crooks participate in something that's going to get him killed? Well, obviously he doesn't know that he's a patsy. He thinks he's getting the opportunity to kill Trump. Or maybe he's under some sort of MK Ultra mind control where he doesn't even really realize what he's doing because he's not in control of his own mind. Another argument is, well, then why would real people get shot and killed or injured at an event like this? Like, take the Butler incident, for example, the firefighter that got killed. They'll say, obviously, it was a real event. Somebody actually died. Well, you have to kind of think outside the box and imagine where you bring in some reality into your dramatic event, some level of reality, where the most of the event is fake, but you bring it into a real setting with real people, and you introduce a little bit of reality, like somebody actually getting shot and killed. That would only make your dramatic production look even more real, which is the whole point of that. So you don't want to just think it's either real or it's fake. You could actually combine a little bit of reality with the fake and create something that's even more convincing. My theory about Butler is that this kid was most likely a mind control patsy, probably being handled by, he probably had some kind of a handler that spoke to him on a regular basis, helped him set up this event where he got in there and was able to get on the roof and all that. And They made him believe that he had live rounds. I believe he had 3 blank rounds in that rifle. He shot those first three rounds. Trump goes down, either cuts his ear with a razor blade or squeezes a blood packet on his ear and his face, and then comes back up. After those 3 shots, there's 6 additional shots. 5 of those shots are from an actual real sniper. Those are the shots that go into the crowd behind Trump and into the hydraulic hose on that tractor. That was he was there to make the event look real, so that there was actual proof that rounds were fired. There's never been an investigation. I've never seen any investigation confirming that all those rounds came out of Crook's rifle. Not that I would even believe such an investigation, because obviously if they can lie about the event, then they can lie about the evidence surrounding the event or related to the event. And so then that last shot, so there's 9 shots total. 3 shots from Crooks, those were blanks. 5 shots from a real sniper to make it look real. The last shot is from a different rifle. That shot kills Crooks. The guy at Mar-a-Lago that supposedly almost got to Trump on Mar-a-Lago at the golf course, he may have been real, but the guy didn't even get an opportunity to pop a shot off, and they got him. I believe they probably let him get to that certain point so they could make a big deal out of it. I don't think that they're gonna let an opportunity go to waste to milk or that sympathy from the voters. It really increases sympathy from voters every time that there's one of these events, and it gets people who would normally be turned away from Trump. It makes him more endearing to them. And so then you've got this recent supposed shooting, which I haven't even seen where it's confirmed that he actually shot anybody or anything. Several of the people that were interviewed that were there said that it sounded more like dishes being dropped on the floor or something crashing to the floor more than it sounded like gunshots. And it just looks like something that's really another orchestrated event. You look into the past surrounding this guy, it just doesn't make any sense. Then you look, there's also an old photo of him in an IDF shirt, which throws it takes it to a whole nother level of skepticism. So, I believe we are being played. Well, some of us are. I'm not being played, and I know a lot of people who are not buying it anymore. And I know some other people who never bought it at all, never bought into it. But I do know that of many people that are being played. So you've got the people on the right who call themselves MAGA, Make America Great Again. A year and a half ago, these people were against interventionist wars. We were done with the wars. We were all done with the wars. Most of the country was done with these interventionist forever wars, especially in the Middle East. And now they are 100% behind Trump. with the wars. A year and a half ago, these people wanted to lock up the pedophiles in the Epstein files. They are now saying that was a hoax, a Democrat hoax, and that there's no there there. A year and a half ago, these people would have never supported a company, the federal government forcing the sale of a company in order to turn it over to a new owner simply for political reasons, such as what was done with TikTok. A year and a half ago, these folks would have been against cancel culture and suppressing free speech. But now you've got them listening to Mark Levin and regurgitating his calls to cancel what he calls the Nazis or the anti-Semites or whoever it is, whoever his enemies are. That's who he thinks needs to be booted off of social media or canceled, that have their podcasts or their TV shows canceled. And you've got a lot of these MAGA folks that are supporting that kind of idiocy now. And it is sad to watch it. It's sad to see people so easily manipulated. And it's really simple. I go back to one of the last few episodes I did where I talked about it's a lack of principles. When you don't really know what you believe in, you'll believe in anything. And I don't mean to say that these people don't believe in anything. I'm just saying that there's a lot of areas where they don't know what they believe. They don't know what they believe economically. They don't know what they believe politically. And so if they don't really know and they haven't formed a set of beliefs that they, what I would call principles, then they'll just believe anything and they'll buy into any set of beliefs if the salesman can sell it to them. And Trump appears to be a pretty good salesman. But that's my thoughts on it. I think that we're just watching a lot of theater, and I hear other folks echoing this sentiment, and I appreciate them. We need to keep talking, because they're going to want to keep us from talking here pretty soon. I think it's going to they're going to start clamping down more and more and more. You had the cancel culture on the left, and now you've got it on the right. And that march of tyranny just keeps on progressing. And I think it's not going to be long before they're going to have the left and right, at least the politicians, united behind the idea of speech suppression and censorship. So be prepared, keep talking, keep letting your voices be heard. Whatever you can do, that's what I'm going to keep on doing whenever I'm not working. On another note, I don't know, let me know in the comments how this economy is treating all of y'all, because I'm seeing tough times around here. I've had a business for 16 years, and we have never been as slow as we've been this year. I had to put a SOS call out the other day asking my Facebook friends for help, just spreading the word about my business, because we have been so slow, and it's not something that I had to do in the past. And you mix that with the price of gas and groceries, and it gets tough. And I know I'm not alone. I've talked to numerous other people locally who are going through the same thing, various business owners that are experiencing the same kind of slowdowns that we are. So would appreciate your prayers on that front. And it's about all I got for you today. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.